Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Isaac Moore Show. As always, I'm Isaac Moore, your favorite moderate. Let's get right on into it. So, today I'm making this podcast episode in response to something that just happened. Okay? Drum roll, please. It was Trump's State of the Union address. So, this episode is not about whether or not I agree with everything Trump said, because that's not what I'm here to talk about. We all know that. What I'm here to talk about is something that really bothered me. And so while watching, it went as expected. Okay, it was basically just Trump standing on the stage, I guess just rage baiting the Democrats, and they were falling for it really hard. Every 5 sentences, the Republicans would stand up, give him a 30-second standing ovation, and then Trump spoke for like literally forever. Like at one point, I was like, "Wrap it up, dude." Got to the point where I was like, "Come on, we know what you're trying to say here," and so. In the midst of all of that, the idea that came to my head, well, it was inspired by what my dad said. So I was watching with my family, and I'm like, look at how all the Democrats are sitting down, all the Republicans are standing up. I'm like, you see how split we are? And my dad said, a house split amongst itself. And that really it spoke to me. And I was like, we've literally been getting preached against this for all of history. For literally all of history. And it goes back to Abraham Lincoln, a house divided amongst itself cannot stand. And taking that into house as in Congress, Congress is so split. And it's really bad. And here's the thing I think everyone's getting wrong with my ideas. I'm not a supporter of any current politician. Never have been, never will be. And the only reason is that is because it's all so corrupt. And we're so split. And the more we side, the more we say, I'm right, you're wrong, and then get mad at each other, the more we have this, where it's just two parties who can't, for any reason, agree. And I don't support any policy on either side. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You want to know why? Because every policy that one side has, the other side does not get represented from it. That's not democracy to me. And that's why the Democrats are sitting there protesting Trump. It's because they can't agree. And I'm not saying they should agree with Trump. Like, I don't care what your opinion is on Trump. That's not what we're here today to discuss. We're here today to discuss how absolutely split our country is. It's right down the middle. Literally, like the chamber was split directly down the middle, and on either side, well, I guess some Republicans were sitting on the Democrat side, but on either side there was an obvious opinion. And we could see that they made it really obvious. I mean, at one point, the Democrats started screaming at Trump. They started screaming stuff at him, and Trump just pushed through it. I like that part because it was Speaker Mike Johnson. He raised his mic, start talking, and Trump's just screaming over them. I thought it was pretty funny. But we look so stupid to everybody. Do we all understand that? Can we all understand that? We look so absolutely stupid. Because our country is just built on these extremes. And that goes for both sides. That goes for both parties. I'm not preaching to one specific side. And if you're taking it as I'm preaching to just your side and you think I support another side, you're wrong because I don't support either side. Because whenever I put my support in one side, we lose democracy. I'm not advocating for who should or who shouldn't be president or what they should do or what they shouldn't do. What I'm saying is that we need to come together. We need to understand that we need to come together. And the State of the Union address, just don't pay attention to anything Trump said. Pay attention to the crowd, the reaction from the crowd. And you just see how insane it's become. I mean, like again, we look so dumb. Because every other country, we look like a bunch of like fools who are just sitting together, screaming at each other. Like, have we lost America? Have we lost agreement? I really miss, because I learned about this in history a lot. I miss the days when like we were moderate, and we weren't so extreme, and like everyone was happy, because everyone had a reason to be happy. And the one part that stood out to me the most is when President Trump said, stand up if you agree with this following statement. He said, we should put American citizens first before illegal immigrants. And I don't care what your opinion is on any of that. As America, we need to understand that if we cannot first help ourselves, then we cannot help other people. We complain so much all the time about prices going up, about not being able to afford anything, and we lose this idea because the media and the politicians tell us to. And we also get these ideas because the media and the politicians tell us to. We can sit here and pretend that our biggest problem in America is immigration. But in reality, it's our education. We're so blind to history and to fact that we have no idea what's truly going on. These politicians are sitting there saying stuff to you, and if you're nodding your head in agreement, you're in the wrong there. You want to know why? Because they're not right. These politicians, both sides, both parties, stop acting like I'm preaching to one party. Because it's both sides. They're purposefully splitting us. Because then the citizens turn against each other. Abraham Lincoln, I don't remember the exact quote, but he said that America is so strong. And you can't kill America from the outside. It's physically impossible. I mean, we have four natural barriers. We have 2 oceans and 2 countries. And so it's really hard to kill America from the outside. But you know the easiest way to kill it? From the inside. Infiltrate our government, split our citizens. Do we not understand this? And my problem with modern society is we let the media lie to us. We let these politicians lie to us. Both sides. Again, both sides. They don't care about us. We don't matter to them. We're just a bunch of puppets that they control all the time. And we let them control us. We let them dance around the little strings. Let them control us. And we've lost American values that once made us so great. We were so great one time because we loved our country. We loved each other. We were all brothers and sisters. And nowadays you can't say I love America without getting hated on. Saying I love America is not saying I support the current administration. Saying I love America is saying I'm proud to live in my country. Because it's a privilege to live here. You don't understand that? You know how blessed we are? It just really upsets me that we let these politicians divide us so much. And that division turns into literal just hate. And it swells up. We all remember when this happened before. I mean, none of us were there, but we remember what happened before. We fought. We literally fought. Because of politics. I mean, at the time it was a just cause, but nowadays I'm like, what are we fighting for anymore? All of this could be avoided if we would just have some compromise. Because look back at like really early America, you have like your compromises. Like when they're creating the Constitution, they were literally just sitting in a room compromising with each other. They would list ideas, and then they would find a healthy middle to both of them. That's how we have congressional representation now, based on both state population and also everyone getting an equal share in the Senate. Can we revert to that? Or is that too much to ask here? Can we go back to finding a healthy middle amongst all each other? And in my opinion, the only way to do this is to stop letting the media control us. Stop watching biased media outputs, because they're going to give you their bias. They're going to lie to you and they're going to give you their bias, because to them their opinion means a lot, and if you let their opinion control your opinion, that's on you, man. I'm sorry, that's on you. If you let these rich people sit on your TV and tell you what to think, then that's a problem, honestly. Do your own research. I mean, open a book. I hate getting my opinions from the news. I really despise it. And it's like, whenever I hear something on the news, I do what any sensible citizen should do, and I go research it. I think we should all try that. Because we all have a big, infinite database in front of us at all times. I mean, it's in our pockets now, too. Why can't we use that? That's a resource you can use to figure out, am I being lied to? And if so, how much am I being lied to? And that's another thing I want to talk about in this episode. the media nowadays is so corrupt. And my mission here is to preach my ideas and preach union and love to each other. And it's really hard to do that on my own. And I want to start my own sort of moderate-based media company. In order to do that, I'm asking you guys, as my listeners, reach out to me. I want to hear your ideas. I want to hear what you're thinking, hear critiques on what I'm saying. I want to hear your opinions because that matters to me. I like to hear differing ideas, and I want to understand you guys better. And so I'm looking for some people to help me out here. I'm looking for artists, writers, anyone in between who can help me create this dream I have in my head. Anyone can help in any way. That's what I'm going to say here. Anyone can help in any capacity, and your help would be much appreciated. And all I need from you guys is to help me preach love in this world full of hate. Because when we can go day to day and despise each other, run away from each other, make fun of each other, it just doesn't make sense to me. That's not the society that I want my future kids to grow up in. Because by the time I'm old enough to have kids, I mean, we're be anarchy. That's what I'm seeing. We might have a second civil war by then. This was building up to. And if we let ourselves come to that and come to that anarchy, it's really on us. And so I'm reaching out to everyone here. If you would be interested in any capacity, even just listening, reach out to me. You can message me on Instagram, message me on TikTok. I just want us to come together. And I want us to stop hating each other and letting politics come in the way of everything. And I get it. If you think the other party is completely insane, that's okay. I mean, like, that's okay. That's your opinion. And so why should we let an opinion make us hate someone? Because it's their opinion too. What you're hating on them for is their opinion. We need to come together, guys. We need love in this world of hurt. And so if you are so interested as to even explore what I'm preaching here, again, reach out to me. Keep listening to my podcast. Follow me, subscribe, follow any of my channels, and just join me on this mission. Because I love each and every single one of you. I don't care what you think of me, because I know some of you guys despise me. I already know it. I see you all the time. And yet I still love you. And what I want from us is to set aside our differences and come together. Because no matter how much or how little you disagree with someone, they're still a human being. No matter if they look different, think different, they're still a human being. And I think we should treat each other equally. Because what's the line? We all bleed blood. At the end of the day, we're all the same. So, Trump's State of the Union address was what really inspired me here, showing the complete separation of ideas within our country and how far we've come from agreement. Neither side is correct. Neither side is, in quotes, incorrect. All I'm asking here is that we compromise. We meet in the middle. Because extremes never lead to a good ending. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please consider giving me a follow, a like. Anything really helps. Spread the word. And I love each and every one of you. This has been Isaac Moore reminding you to stay smart, stay kind, and stay informed. Thank you.